Yo, what up fam? It's your boy G Money and I'm back at it again with another video on my G35. So like I always say on my videos, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe right down below this video and put that thumbs up if you liked it. And if you didn't like the video, then go ahead and put that thumbs down. But hopefully you do like the video and you subscribe. That way you can click on that notification bell so you can get a notification to want to upload a video on my channel. So all you got to do is subscribe and click on that bell. Thank you very much. But anyways, so on this video, I just thought I'd share an experience that I had this week. And hopefully to my G35 fans, if you do have a G35, you probably experienced it already. But if you don't, if you just got a G35, then maybe this video will help you out. So anyways, G35s are known to have like a cambering issue. And if you don't know what that is, either your car has a positive camber or a negative camber. And with the G35s, well, they have negative cambers. But if you don't address it, the camber will get too bad and it'll start eating your tire tread. And eventually you'll have to get a tire. So that's what happened to me. But because I was procrastinating on getting a tire, eventually my tire ended up going bad and I had a blowout. And so what it looks like is, I'll show you the tire that I have. But so what happens is, because your camber on the G35s is negative, the inner part of the tire will go bad. And because I didn't address it, like I said, I had a blowout. But it's really hard to tell, because if you look at it from the outside, everything looks good until you take off the tire and you'll start seeing the wire and the tread all exposed. So yeah, I got the spare put on, right? And then that spare was already going bad. So that spare actually also had a blowout. I'll show you the tire. It was a long week, but yeah, that had happened. So fortunately, the tires that I have in the front, they're big enough to be on the back. Well, they're just 255s, but they were able to fit in the back. So I got those two tires put on in the back, and I needed to get tires for the front. But before I did that, I ended up having to get some control arms installed, and the ones that I got are Godspeed. And the reason why I like those is you can adjust the camber. So anyways, I'll show you how they look. They're real easy to install. I mean, all you really need is like a 17mm bolt and maybe a crescent wrench to hold the bolt and a flathead. That's pretty much it. But it's not really that hard. You can do it yourself. I know there's videos on YouTube how to do it. But anyways, yeah, I had to get that installed, and I had to get my alignment. Now I could have just did the back two tires to get aligned, but I wanted just to get everything aligned. So that right there spent me some money. But all in all, I spent like $600 for to get this issue resolved. So let me show you what the tire looks like, and that way you can get a sense of what you need to look out for, because if not, then you'll have the same issue as me. Alright, so like I said, my two rear tires, they went bad, right? Well, one of them was already going bad. This is the one that's already going bad. So I had them take them off. And the one that I wanted to keep, that actually had the wiring exposed, they threw that one away. So the second tire that they were going to replace was this one. And you can tell the inner part of the tire is smooth. So eventually this tread is going to tear and the wire was going to get exposed, and I was going to have a blowout. You can tell already where it's already starting to scrape, or like when it's like this, it's starting to rub against the inner part of the vehicle. So yeah, this tire is already going to go bad, but this is the only thing I had to show you. But like I said, that spare that I put on, not even like 2 days while driving on it, it blew out too. And this is pretty much what happened. I don't really like the tires that come with the G35, the spare, because they're so small. So I ended up getting an actual tire that's a spare. So I'm already prepared for the next one. But I have to leave it out here because it's too big of a tire to fit in the trunk. But anyways, look, you can see the inner part where it you know, let's see if I get a better view. Yeah, see? This is the inner part of the tire. So that eventually is going to happen to your tire if you don't address that camber issue. So all you new G35 owners, you know, I would you know, recommend you check out your camber. Make sure you get that fixed, because if not, you're gonna have the same issue I did, and I would hate for you to spend money on, you know, getting another tire. So that's just my setup right there. That's the camber for the rear, the Godspeed. Spent like $150 on them. But they match. I got these because they match the ones I got in the front. I like that that ruby red or whatever it is. I like how that looks, and it matches with my car. They have different colors, but I mean, all in all, the product does the same thing. And yeah, all you gotta do right there, that bolt right there and that bolt right there, 17mm socket. That's it. The main thing you want to do is, let me see if I can get closer. Right here, just make sure you before you take off the old camber or the old control arm, make sure you mark where that line's at. That way, when you put the new you know, bolt on the control arm, you line it up so that way your alignment is, you know, pretty good. But that's all it is. I mean, it was a real simple process how to do it. I mean, it didn't take that long. Of course, you just jack up the car, and take off the rim. Then you can get better access to that. But yeah, that's pretty much the setup I got. And as you can tell, look at the tire. The tread's all good. If you notice, that other tire was already all smooth. So I was able to get all that fixed. So yeah, sorry, it's really hot out here. The Texas heat for September is no joke. But anyways, yeah, so these are the tires that I had in the front, the 255s. I just had them put them in the back. And because I have a 19-inch rim, the tire that I wanted for the front, they didn't have it, so they ended up telling me they'd give me a Pirelli. And you know, I just got that. So right now I have 225s in the front and 255s in the back. I like the 255s though, all around, because the tire looks more meaty and beefy. But I guess these will do. But yeah, and something I just noticed while looking around, they forgot to put that back on, or either that or it fell off. I don't know. They had, I got them at discount, and they always mess up on my tires. So now I got to replace that. So that sucks. But yeah, so that's what happened this week to my G35. But now everything's running smooth, so you know, I don't know if I'll just stay with those tires or get Pirellis. They gave me a price on the Pirellis, and it's gonna be like maybe $700 for the other 3 tires. So I don't know if I want to match them all the same. I mean, my car's not all-wheel drive, so all the tires don't need to be the same. But I just like having, you know, the same brand on each tire. I don't have like having mismatched tires. So anyways, we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm good. But yeah, I thought I'd just mention that, you know, or not mention, but, you know, just do a little video on, you know, an issue that I had that, you know, if you already experienced it or you haven't experienced, maybe this video helped you out, or, you know, that way you can look forward to not having to go through the same thing I did. So, you know, make sure you check your control arms and all that. Make sure your car's not cambering that bad, because I would hate for you to, you know, go through tires like I did. But other than that, yeah, if you have any comments or anything, just leave a comment down below. And you know, like always, it's your boy G Money. subscribe and click on that bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.